Hello again. I didn't prepare anything. Welcome to the second part of the Trebuchet? Nie pamiętam, zestresowałem się. I don't know how long the series is gonna be. I would like to end it soon, not 4 years from today. We have a frame here. The frame. I have bought a new chisel and it's shit. K2, I don't recommend. Okay, let's build. Just look at those beautiful joints. Let's start with some fine Japanese carpentry. Arigato. You know, I like that saw and I can use it sometimes, but it's not that time. I think there is more suitable tool to use and I'll change later. It went very good. I think I failed my ancestors and my sensei, so let's do it another way. Here I used my crappy resharpened chisel to remove the excess glue and then sanded the joints with the angle grinder. I was struggling to be in frame of camera, you know. So I was working in the awkward positions and it took some time. I don't know, it seemed important. And listen, I don't want to bore you too much, so from the next episode kurwa, I'm not gonna show you the tedious processes. I'll just skip it for your sake. In this episode I will show some boring work because crafting is really boring sometimes, you know. Oh, and yeah, I was cutting the supports for the frame. I don't know, you will see. I'm marking the places for the pilot holes for the nails. And man, I hate marking. But you know what's important? You always need to find yourself a nice, comfortable position to work. To make it a little bit nicer, a little less painful, I guess. Listen, if it works, okay? I almost killed myself while stepping over the frame. I'm so fit. Here we have another tedious process, but you can roleplay as someone who is building a house and framing it. Yeah, it's a good camera angle, it's okay. Everything is visible. Man, it was so tiring for me. But guess what? Here we gonna have some more forging. This week wasn't okay. The last time when I forged something was surprisingly nice, but that day I have less energy, less focus and less willpower, I guess, but I tried my best. This whole week was not very good for me. I felt worse than before and I starting to doubt my mission. I don't know. Again, I'm forging brackets from the round stock because I still didn't have any flat stock. My hand was dying. And again, in this episode I will show you all of the boring processes. Most of the time I spent on the forging, I was flattening the stock. So yeah, there is not too much going on right now. It's important to take breaks whenever you can. And here is the very interesting process of flattening and straightening the stock. And I'm starting to make points because I try to replicate something I couldn't achieve in the last episode. The fancy brackets. But I decided to cheat and make it a little easier for me and weld the pieces. And you will see that I found a way to make it hard. Because sometimes nothing goes like you want it to. I won't show you the making of all the pieces because they are very similar, but here is the final effect. Oh my gosh, so fancy! This grinder pisses me off all the time because it's not working if I won't clamp it with the wood clamp. Yeah, technology. Here you can observe my beautiful welding skills. I cannot weld, I cannot learn, I don't know why. I bought this welder a long time ago when I got my first salary, first paycheck, and yeah, I'm just snorting the rods onto the metal. I don't know, it's weird. Now I'm firing the forge again, just to bend the brackets and straighten them after welding. I found a weird little rock and decided to examine it, but it was just a piece of coke. Ooh, I use, on my forge, I use coke mixed with the charcoal. I prefer to use only the charcoal, but it's way cheaper mixed with the coke. I'm not punching the holes because I didn't have an energy and willpower. I decided to make it with my drill. I didn't have time to experiment. Okay, I was thinking about it. I was running out of time, and this weld is pretty much non-existent. This side is okay, but I need to tack it a little more. So. Now I need to do some precision work, and I'm marking the placement for the brackets, and I'm butchering the pieces with my chisel to make it fit. This is the middle piece, by the way. Just look at my amazing woodworking skills. Like a samurai with his katana. It fits. Now the wood needs the holes for the nails and the holes for the nails, of course. A little bit of refinement. And here I'm marking the tower pieces to make them fit into the middle piece. I don't know, the tolerances of this wood are horrible for me, but I need to make it manageable. What the word? Yeah, I'm trying my best, you know. I wasn't feeling okay, and I still don't feel okay. And my emotional support fish is feeling worse too, so it's a little bit harder without her. Yeah, the glue.
Nope.
The glue was clogged.
Nope.
And I have trouble to make it work. Sorry for the camera angle, but it was the only place I could make that it wasn't comfortable for me too. Oh, and I was asked about the power of my device, and I found a Trebuchet simulator online, and the power I want to achieve is not the power, but I want to throw the 1 kilogram projectiles at the distance of 50 meters. I don't know, we will see after we finish a project. I'm just focusing on the present times, not thinking about the future, because the future is mischievous. Fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It looks like that now. I used more of this beautiful white prints, as you can see. And here we're gonna have the series of the bad decisions that almost made me scrap all the project. Yeah. I wasn't feeling okay, I was tired, I don't know. I didn't even think about using a guide or something. I went straight into the sawing, cutting, destroying, and continued with the bad first cut. I didn't think straight at the moment. The heat and exhaustion made it not so good experience, you know. I have no idea how to cut it right. It's very not right. Whoa, this is the new line I want to cut. I was thinking that the circular saw, I don't know, it's gonna cut the straight line, and I'm gonna continue with the handsaw, but yeah, I'm gonna cut the boards, roughly cut the boards for the floor, and we're gonna end this episode. And yeah, sorry, it's just for clickbait. I couldn't do the thing I wanted to. these braces are too hard for me right now. I'm just exhausted and pissed off, and I'm just tired. In the next video we gonna finish the floor and maybe the braces, but the towers are erected. My knees are sweaty. I'm sure it's gonna collapse. I have those pieces. That's the one welded very correctly. I suppose I cannot count because I'm one board too short. Everything sucks. Ooh, and we're gonna have the heat stroke in Poland, so I'm gonna die continuously for the next 3 or 4 days. So yeah, see you later.